What happens when you have split brain syndrome? Imagine your brain as a team of two players working together smoothly. Now picture suddenly cutting the communication line between them. That's what happens in split brain syndrome. It occurs when the corpus callosum, the thick bundle of nerve fibers connecting the two halves of your brain, is cut or damaged. This connection normally helps the left and right sides share information. Without it, each side starts acting like its own little brain inside your head. The left side of your brain is mainly in charge of language and logical thinking. The right side handles visual and spatial tasks, like recognizing faces or understanding shapes. When the connection is gone, each hemisphere processes what it sees or hears independently. For example, if you show an image only to the left side of your visual field, which is processed by the right hemisphere, you might not be able to say what you saw because speech centers are mostly in the left hemisphere. But your right side might still recognize the object and even guide your hand to pick it up, all without you knowing why. Scientists have done experiments with split brain patients that reveal some strange behaviors. If a person sees a chicken foot in the left visual field and snow in the right hemisphere might associate the chicken foot with a chicken. Meanwhile, the left hemisphere might connect the snow with a shovel. When asked why they picked the shovel, the person might give an explanation related to the chicken, showing how each side has its own thoughts and memories. It's like having two minds inside one head that don't always agree. Most people with split brain syndrome can still do everyday tasks normally because many actions don't need the two sides to talk. But in special tests, the differences become clear. Each hemisphere acts like a separate mind with its own perceptions and even intentions. For example, one hand might try to do something different from the other, or the person might give conflicting answers to questions. This condition shows how much our sense of a unified self depends on the connection between the brain's halves. When that link is severed, the brain behaves as if it is two separate entities sharing one body. It can lead to behaviors where one hand acts against the other, or where verbal responses don't match what the other side perceives. This challenges how we think about consciousness and what makes us us. It suggests that our feeling of being a single person might actually be a result of the brain's effort to coordinate two semi-independent processors. Research into split brain syndrome has helped scientists understand how different parts of the brain specialize in certain functions. It also shows how adaptable the brain can be, maintaining basic functions even when its main communication highway is cut. So, when you have split brain syndrome, your brain's two halves can no longer share information directly. Each side acts on its own, leading to behaviors that are sometimes amusing, sometimes puzzling, but always fascinating in revealing how our minds work.